What's up, Resonators? Version 3.1 just quietly dropped some major character changes, and if you're planning to pull in the next banner, you need to see this first. Because both Aemeath and Luuk just received kit adjustments that completely change how strong and how valuable they're going to be on release. Buffs, nerfs, reworks, it's all here. So this video is a follow-up to the full kit breakdowns, where we go over every confirmed change, what actually matters, and whether these characters came out stronger or weaker overall. Let's start with Aemeath. Aemeath, role update and direction. First big change, her combat role. Aemeath is now officially listed as a main damage dealer. She focuses on resonance libration damage, fusion burst, and tune rupture response. And this basically locks in her identity. She is a Fusion Main DPS that revolves around liberation damage, but she's flexible. Depending on your team, she can lean into tune rupture DPS, or straight up fusion burst nuking. Same character, different playstyles. Now let's talk actual kit changes. Her inherent skill 1 was adjusted, and this is honestly a buff in disguise. Before, stack crit damage up to 3 times, 20% per stack, triggered by negative status effects. Now, stack crit damage up to 2 times, 40% per stack, triggered only by fusion burst. So yes, the condition is more specific, but hitting 60% crit damage is now much easier and more consistent. Cleaner design, less setup, more damage. Next up, Resonance Chain 1 got a quality of life buff. If Aemeath defeats an enemy, tune rupture stacks are preserved and transfer to the next target. Huge for mobbing and wave content. There was a nerf earlier where concerto energy gain dropped from 20 to 10, but here's the important part. They reverted it. Both liberations now generate 20 concerto energy again, and her first liberation multiplier was increased. So yes, her ULT damage actually went up. Inherent 2, defense ignore versus damage amplification. This is the change everyone noticed. Previously, Heavenfall Edict Finale ignored 20% defense. Now, damage is amplified by 25%. Is it slightly weaker against ultra-high defense bosses? Sure. Does it matter in real gameplay? Not really, especially since the rest of her kit got buffed to compensate. On top of that, basic attacks, mid-air attacks, and dodge counters now recover synchro rate, meaning faster rotations and more ULT uptime. If you're pulling copies, Resonance Chain 1 is a fantastic stopping point. Chain 3 is also extremely strong if you're committed. Chain 3 buffs her finisher multiplier by 40%, and her finale inherits the new damage amplification effect. Not required, but very rewarding. Her best in slot 4 cost Echo also got a buff. Abrasion damage bonus increased from 20% to 25%. Small number, real impact. Yes, she lost defense shred, but she gained higher multipliers, faster gauge recovery, better consistency, and cleaner team synergy. With how much care they've put into her kit, Aemeath is still looking extremely meta-relevant on launch, and likely for a long time. Best teams on release. Tune Rupture Mode, Aemeath, Lene, Mornai. Fusion Burst Mode, Aemeath, Lene, Chisa. Now let's talk Luuk. His role was also updated. Main Damage Dealer, Basic Attack Damage, Tone Strain Response. Luuk is much more straightforward than Aemeath, one main playstyle fully focused on tone strain. But what makes him special? Infinite air combos, extremely unique movement, and yes, the only male character in the entire Lahairoi patch. Starting with the rough part, his inherent 1 max damage bonus was reduced from 60% down to 40%. That's a real nerf, but they completely reworked inherent 2. Now, when Luuk defeats an enemy affected by tone strain interfered, the next enemy instantly receives the same number of stacks. This massively improves flow and uptime. Forte Circuit rework, huge buff. This is where Luuk really wins. Old, generated a token every 24 seconds. New, Luuk grants tokens to teammates. When they use an outro skill to swap into him, he gains 23 Forte and 12 Concerto energy. This is massive for rotation speed. On top of that, intro skill now grants 1/3 of his Forte. Golden Judgment multipliers were increased. Follow-up plunge attacks hit harder. More buffs came in recently. Removed conditional 15% amplification. Replaced with a 25% ATK buff for 20 seconds when teammates deal tone break damage. Basic and mid-air attacks now reduce damage taken by 15%. Mid-air combos no longer reset if Luuk stays active. Resonance skill multiplier increased from 20% to 25%. And one big cool, his mid-air Forte attack now fully restores stamina on landing. Luuk's weapon also got upgraded. Basic attacks grant 20% spectro damage. Inflicting tone strain grants 20% basic attack damage. Basic attacks ignore 10% enemy defense. This weapon is now perfectly tailored to his playstyle. Luuk is easy to play, free-to-play friendly, doesn't rely on premium teammates. Best team, Luuk, Lene Mornai. But he also works extremely well with Sanhua, Verena, Shorekeeper. You don't need full 3.0 units to make him shine. So overall, both Aemeath and Luuk received meaningful changes. Some nerfs, yes, but far more buffs and improvements where it matters. Both are looking very strong heading into 3.1. Now I want to hear from you. Who are you pulling for? Aemeath? Luuk? Or are you saving for someone teased in 3.0? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.